Guardian General, Countess, at last the gods have answered my prayers. As well as can be expected, it's been a long time. Indeed. Sethri has told me all there is to know about our task at hand, what evil has been plaguing our lands, and the reason behind it. I couldn't figure it out at first. Why would the Emperor, so-called, send me all the way to this region when the raiders we were meant to prevent were protected with immunity? Yes, they come into Cyrodill and we prevent further excursions, but we are not allowed to follow them back to their base. At the very foot of that mountain, Morag Sethius informed me that crossing the border and marching into Hammerfell was irregular, and could be seen as an act of war. But the real reason is all too sinister and depraved. I thought they were slavers at first, their spoils mostly comprised of people. People that go into that mountain and never come out. But now it's clear. What a fool I have been. Cassius told me you were coming. My sword is yours to command.
What's up there, Quintus?
An army of leeches. At the foot of the mountain, there's a considerable force of raiders. They do the dirty work, round up the people and have them sent to the pits. Further up, there's a small battalion of mercenaries defending the ruins.
The pits?
There's some ancient Aelid ruins on the top of that mountain, but they lead deep into the earth, to the antechamber where they keep the Bridge of Sighs. The pits are winding catacombs, where, as I said, the army of leeches are located, vampiric defilers. We now know they are the Akaviri, human remnants. The people are harvested there. Not only that, the soul gem is protected by Taisi sergeants, led by General Oxyamaka. Oddly enough, he's the only one we can name. The others, they're just numbers. What is it? The very same. I lost count. Cassius bought a map from their war galley you destroyed in the Sea of Ghosts. Invasion routes is our guess. We think they've been secretly biding their time.
Waiting for the moment to come. The age of the serpent. Of course. When Cassius arrived several days ago, we discussed the offensive. First, we had the problem of the river. I travelled to Anvil and persuaded the Count to allow me to build a pontoon. You saw it as you arrived. I told him it was prudent to have a forward warning post connected to the main camp. Of course, none of the nobles here in the Gold Coast know anything about the truth. But I told him it was imperative, and it would stop the slavers.
Quintus has been sending patrols frequently. We don't think it's caused the enemy to become too suspicious. 20 men go out, 10 come back.
Half of my men are already on the Hammerfell side of the river. Good men, Guardian. They are loyal, and Cassius's arrival has bolstered morale. Many are from his old legion. And now you and the Countess are here. They are ready and at your command. Here, on the map, the raiders have a base camp at the foot of the mountain. We need to force our way through to access the rampart that leads to the top. Agreed. At the top, the Aelid ruins are occupied by mercenaries. A company-sized unit mainly consisting of elven renegades and a few orcs. They have been there since I arrived, probably the remnants of the New Order. They are also supplied by the raiders.
Once we hit the raiders' camp, we're hoping the mercs will just think it's one of Quintus' patrols stay too deep and ignore us.
I've stepped up patrols and forced some skirmishes lately, so it won't seem too out of the ordinary. But once we hit them hard at the foot of the mountain, I suggest you take some veterans and make your way as quickly as possible to the summit and neutralise the mercenaries as quick as possible.
Once inside, they'll know we're here. Speed is of the essence.
Is Morag Sethius in there?
She's been here for a few days.
There will be no quarter-given guardian, no pity. I'll be taking no prisoners. Every man available will be needed.
As it happens, I came across a few crates of some such items, carelessly left by the Anvil docks, and have made sure of their distribution amongst the troops. Of course, I saved you and the Countess, so just in case. Don't worry, Dragonborn. As a mage, my place is also to protect Sorella. General Quintus, there's an envoy here to see you. Expecting visitors, Quintus?
Not that I know of. Who is it, soldier?
They're asking for the Guardian General and the Countess Rigmor.
The last Dragonborn. And the Princess of Tamriel. We have a dossier on you, milady, worthy of its own library shelf.
What is it you want here, Justicar?
Please allow me to introduce myself. I am Count Valeronan Cameus of Lelandro, Envoy of the Almere Dominion, and Commander-in-Chief of Tesso, the Elven Special Operations. There are Elven criminals that need to have swift justice exacted upon them. Renegades and former New Order traitors dug in on the top of Table Mountain, and I have been sent to offer my services as a gesture of goodwill between the Empire and the Dominion.
Yeah, right.
I don't ask that you like us, Countess. I only ask for your trust.
Trust? Your organization is no better than that of the New Order. Wherever the Thalmor tread, they leave a trail of misery, torture, and death. The only good thing Sethius did was kick you out of Cyrodill.
I do understand your hostility, and I don't blame you, not for one moment. We, the Dominion, owe you a debt of gratitude for helping bring about the demise of the New Order. And I want to take this chance to personally apologize on our behalf for the suffering you endured at the hands of that traitor, the Thalmor General.
Don't you even dare mention his name.
No. Of course. How insensitive of me. But General Quintus, my special forces are at your disposal if you so wish it. I hope we can unite to bring about an end to the monster that resides within that mountain. And might I, at the very least, be offered the courtesy of parley, as to understand the situation. Please do not be alarmed. Also, production should suffice to prove my intentions are genuine. It is signed by many dignitaries, including the Council of Elders in Exile, the High Justiciar from the Isles, and diplomatic emissaries from Valenwood and elsewhere, to name but a few.
That's a lot of names. You must be very special to be endorsed by virtually the whole of Tamriel, Count Cameus.
And what's in it for you?
We only want to win the war. As I said, milady, we owe you a debt of gratitude. Nothing more.
Quintus, you can't trust this ass clown. He's a Justicar, a Thalmor.
It's pronounced Justicia.
Rigmor. Even Barendar is a signatory. Let us all go inside and discuss the planning there.
Whatever. I think I'll just go take a walk. The air around here has become unpleasant. To say the least.
Guardian General, see if you can talk some sense into her. I'll bring the Count up to date.
If you've come to talk me around, don't waste your breath. I don't trust them. Damn elves. No, I didn't mean it like that. Yeah, I remember. The enemy of my enemy is still my enemy. Let it go! They murdered my father in the worst way possible. He was denied a warrior's death and they paraded him around the street of Alinor. While the people spat upon him, Dragonborn, they kicked and beat him, and they publicly hanged him for all the world to see. And he was all alone, and there was no one there for him. They tore my family apart, enslaved my mom, and flogged me to within an inch of my life. No! I will not let it go, so don't you dare try to patronize me. They will always be my enemy, and I can never, ever forgive them. I want nothing to do with him, or his special forces. So that makes it all right. Okay. Maybe you're right. Come on, then. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
Here's the map. As you can see, the mountain has at its foot a base camp, Redguard nomad raiders. The heights and the top are guarded by mercenaries, a few orcs, and your elven renegades.
I see. And the plan?
We attack the base camp simultaneously in a pincer movement. The Guardian and Countess ascend the slopes and take control of the heights. That's where you come in.
I suggest my forces are to accompany the Countess. Not only to take out the renegades, but to offer some protection.
I have updated the Count. He is to accompany your assault on the heights.
Are you with child?
What? How dare you? You had better keep your distance, Count Cameus, or I won't be responsible for what happens to you. As soon as you've dealt with your elven renegades, I want you out of here. Do we understand each other?
My apologies. I assumed... Can we talk privately? Thank you, General Quintus, for your hospitality. We'll be waiting for the attack to begin, then join you. You and I both know what's going on here, Guardian. I assume you spoke to the priest. He appears like a ghostly apparition, out of nowhere, but can only walk amongst us for a short time. At first it bothered me greatly. He told me of my own destiny, how it was entwined with yours, that we will both go on to become harbingers of a new era for men and mare, and beast. I believe so. Or is a guiding voice for them. He is the reason I am here at all. He said that you are unpredictable and it worries the gods, and if you were to deny them, other ways would need to be sought to fulfill the prophecy. Did she touch the shrine? I see. That's all I needed to know. We are just pawns in a game not of our choosing, Dragon Slayer. We are all servants of the great Lord Akatosh. Are you really such a blind fool? I think not. The gods are cruel. They play their games, but this time, the threat is real. I was chosen by the priest to gather a force, a special force, and I've been waiting years, biding my time, only for this moment. You think you can enter that mountain and prevail against the undead alone? What awaits you in there is beyond the realms of mortals, and the only safe way through is to bring that little girl, the orphan bandit child, to do what must be done, can only be accomplished at the point of my silver swords. I am afraid that the Countess, no, Princess, will have to endure my company for a little while longer. It must be so debilitating for her, after everything she has been through all these years. I am on your side, Dragon Slayer. On Rigmor's side. I personally took responsibility for the apprehension of the New Order in Alnor, and I've been playing my role in the game, as you yours. Blind fool, look at you! What are you? Obviously you cannot even recall any schooling. Do you even remember where you were born? Where exactly do you hail from? Do you recall anything at all about your past? Is there one single thing you can tell me about yourself? Were you hatched from an egg, or forged in a dank pool from offal? What of her? Rigmor, child of Ragnar named Sigurdsdottir. Her whole life is a book. A tragedy to be read by all and sundry. A child chosen for a fate worse than death, and she keeps enduring. She keeps giving. Her strength and resolve unsurpassed. She is born to reign, and born to bear a child, and you no longer will be the last Dragonborn. For there shall be another. Akatosh wills it, and it will be done. So we're not done. Not yet, Dragon Slayer. Not by a long chalk. It's too late, whether you like it or not. Rigmor's life was never hers to live. She is of the Mead dynastic bloodline, and will take her rightful place. The people will demand it. You can, of course, wander the wilderness for the rest of your days, or drink yourself to death. Have you spoken to the Princess, Rigmor, about her fate? Because you should. But what if, when you arrive there is no bridge to cross? You owe her the truth at the very least. Stop treating her like a fragile porcelain. You may come to find that actually, she does have what it takes after all. The child will be a septim, and she will be called Kintyra. Who you are should be as plain as the nose on your face. Until next time.
Is it time to go already? What is it? Okay, I guess. Dragonborn, nothing is going to happen to you. What's made you think this way? Feel what? What's gotten into you? You're beginning to worry me now. I'm listening. No, Well, I did notice a little bleeding, down there. No, it's not. It did worry me a little bit, but I just put it down to, women things. Irregularity. No. Dragonborn, you're scaring me now. What's going on? Dragonborn, what's going on? I would call him Ragnar, after my father. Kintyra, Dragonborn, what's going on? Yes, I remember, of course. Go on. This is frightening me now, Dragonborn. You had better not be making some kind of joke because it's not funny. What about me? You prayed at the chapel. Okay, sorry. I just can't imagine you doing that. That's all. That's sweet of you. The danger of bearing a child. Your child? We talked about that. By the gods. Dragonborn, you can't be sure about that. I know the shrine went all weird, but shrines do that kind of thing with their glowing, shiny stuff thing. I could be pregnant, but it's too early to tell, and if I am, then we must trust them, for my sake. It all fits now that I think about it. I've become so used to being used by the gods, so don't feel guilty. If I do have a child and I don't make it, promise me you'll love her, care for her, and remember me. I would gladly die in your arms, and if Kintyra were to become Empress of all Tamriel, then at least my life amounted to something. I know you would. Promise me you'll take good care of her. You must go. Prepare for the battle. Come and get me when the time is right.
Everything is ready. Sethri has joined Cassius and his unit to help protect the child. They have already gone ahead to await the attack and will follow in your wake. Count Cameus and his men are in position. All we need to do now is join them. Understood.
As ready as I'll ever be. Okay. Dragonborn. What's going to happen? I mean, when... You know, if we do manage to defeat Morag and march into Cyrodill and defeat Leywin and all of the nobles who turn against us and manage to get to the Citadel, fight our way across the bridge and fight our way through to the palace and the Praetorian Guard to the throne... What then? Oh, that's easy then. You can do it. No? What do you mean, no? No! I can't! I can't do it! I won't do it! No! You do it, Dragonborn! You cut his head off! Why me? Why is it always me? Is that right? So are you sticking around this time? And what if there is a baby? How do I know you're going to be there for us? This nightmare just never ends, and I can't see a way out. It goes on forever, Dragonborn. I'm falling into a black hole that goes on forever, and I can't make it stop. But I'm scared. Dragonborn. And they shall come to know my name and tremble, be it gods, demons, or kings. The Dragonborn comes. Let's go do this.
You want something from me? You want something from me? Speak quickly.
Need something?
Understood.
Guardian General, the men are in position and await the call. They have noticed small detachments moving, but as I suspected, they have ignored us. We will have the element of surprise. As you command. Signifier! Call the assault!
Huh? Yes?
Need something?
Need something?
Don't set anything on fire, all right?
Never should have come here. Damn you!
Give it your best shot.
I'll fix you good.
You don't have a chance.
Give it your best shot.
I'll try it. I cannot mess with you. You're nothing. You're a death I'll end your life. Come on. I'm far worse than you, I realize. Mercy. On you. There you are. Damn you.
Can't wait to find out your coin.
Your belly like an old
You're messing with the wrong girl.
Speak quickly. Need something? Speak quickly.
Yes, General. Okay, men, look lively. You know the drill. Close quarter, no quarter. Take no prisoners, show no mercy. These are not men or mer. These are monsters to be slain. Look, men. See what we're up against. Devils.
Yes? Speak quickly.
Is that all you got? Yeah!
お前殺してやる。
There it is. The Bridge of Sighs.
Careful. I have a feeling we're not alone.
You could feel it, like a tinderbox, ready to explode.
Dragonborn. We can just take it. There's no one here. Take the soul gem.
No, I don't think so. I underestimated you, Dragonborn. It pains me that you have come all this way just to die. We could have made such a lovely couple.
Over my dead body?
Countess, no!
All in good time, peasant wench. I shall enjoy disemboweling you and devouring your entrails, just to make sure, after my children have had their fill of ravishing you again and again. But you, Dragon Slayer, have my full attention. You see, we have reached a stalemate, you and I. But I have a proposition that would benefit us all.
Don't trust her, Dragonborn.
Quiet, whelp! Know your place, lest it be on the board of Malek Ball. Come forward, Dragon Slayer, so we can speak intimately. Let me enlighten you on the questions you have always wanted answered. That's not exactly what I had in mind. You see, Father would never allow it. You must ask yourself, is the mortal realm worth saving? Just look around you. Weak, pitiful creatures who know nothing of lasting peace, while the gods meddle and plot in their affairs. They continue to murder themselves in the worst way, commit atrocities in the very name of their foul gods. What would you not give to curse and banish the gods for what they have done to you? For what they have done to Rigmor? The screams of your mother as she brought you into this filthy world, to die in a bloody fucking mess, tainted by the seed of Talos. Are they not cruel, relentless, foul spirits of woe, already trembling in their nests of filth that they have made for themselves? So let me help you. We can be as one. I want you. I always wanted you. I lust for you, and would have you inside me in a heartbeat.
Listen to her, Dragonborn.
I would carry your dragon child without the risks a lesser mortal has, and many others. Rigmor and all your friends can live and embrace their new home in Cold Harbor. This is my promise to you. I would slay that false emperor and place you on his throne next to mine. I would forge a new amulet of kings and relight the dragon fires, not to banish Daedra, the true and deserving gods, but the gods themselves, that you will have your revenge. That rank, wretched King Akatosh will drown in his own tears, forevermore writhing in the agony of his failure. Did you not know? Oh, the Bridge of Sighs holds the very essence of Malek Bal and of Alessia. The radiance is a battle within, the children's souls a catalyst to a fountain of youth. To keep the children's spirits alive, Alessia must battle day and night. She wants her children back, but she is weakening, and her soul has become tainted black. To destroy it now, together we can end all suffering for eternity. You can free the children from the Bridge of Sighs, and they will live again. They will be reunited with their loved ones in a new world where everyone is equal under the great Lord Malagbal. And you and I will reign supreme over all. Come with me, my love.
No! Dragonborn?
Focus, child. Take the shot.
What? No!
We are leaving! Move! Move!
Guardian. I understand.
No! Don't you dare! What? Dragonborn! I just want you to know I love you.
Time is running out. Come on, follow me.
You have failed me, but your sacrifice shall not go in vain. Akatosh, hear the last dying screams of your world as you witness my revenge. I shall turn the day into night, and the living into the undead. Watch and tremble in your nest of filth as I drag your cities into Cold Harbor, weaken your pathetic barrier to breaking point, and drink to my victory from the skull of your half-breed champion.
Yes, it worked!
Boethia, you sick twisted spot witch!
I never said I wasn't.
You dare challenge me?
The thought of devouring you has made me. Yes. I am in rapture.
Dragonborn! You really are something, you know. If you were anyone else...
Hey, don't talk to me, okay? Were you and that bitch together? Yeah, well, it looked pretty cozy from where I was standing. I'll give you mesmerized. This isn't over.
Dragonborn, you don't look too good. What is it? Like on death's door. Ship's already left for Dawnstar. He's going to drop Cyrodill off in Falkreath and try to join us later over the Pale Pass. There's something else. You have a visitor.
I have no choice. I am, as they say, caught between a rock and a hard place. The Emperor needs me now more than ever, now that Morag Ball has been destroyed. That I can be sure of, as you're both sitting here with me right now.
He's not my Emperor.
Oh, but he is the Emperor, Countess. And as long as there is breath in his lungs, I am sworn to protect him. And protect him I shall.
Please, Rigmor will do just fine.
I have a proposition. Please hear me out. Firstly, the demise of Morag changes things. The Emperor is in a very vulnerable position, not only in danger from your army, but also Leowyn. I want to strike a peace deal, or come to some understanding that allows the Emperor to remain on the seat of Sundered Kings.
What do you mean he's in danger from Leowyn?
It's very unlikely you will defeat him. He now has the ear of Cheydinhal and Coral. Even Count Bravel is set to send troops to join his alliance against you. But I fear in defeating you, he will descend upon the palace and take it all. If that were to happen, the Emperor and myself, I am sure, would come to a grisly end.
Cheydinhal and Coral? No.
Yes, Morag's original plan was to incorporate Bruma into their counties to balance the power against Leowyn. Morag's desire was to protect her own interests by protecting Cetheus. She feared Leowyn's growing strength. Robert's plan to marry you was a brilliant masterstroke to thwart the plot, as Bruma coming over to the Leowyn camp would have silenced them for good. Now, they seek a deal with Leowyn to destroy you, and their payment for backing him is Bruma, and the shared rights to rebuild Kvatch.
Like a northern powerhouse.
You could put it that way. Bravel is very reluctant and the weakest link. Coral will only commit if he thinks there's a chance to defeat your army. Cheydinhal has already joined Leowyn, and has joined the siege of Bruma. Already your garrison has been forced back inside the walls. It's only a matter of time, Rigmor.
So what's your proposition?
Marry Robert de Medallius.
No way! After everything he's said and done?
Allow Leowyn the power he desires without a fight. He will go along with the peace deal, I know it. It frees Robert, forces Coral and Cheydinhal back into their own counties. He will no longer be coerced into a deal with them that weakens his power. And his army will remain intact. With Bruma and Leowyn in an alliance, he will make his play for the imperial throne. Rigmor, whatever has gone before will be forgotten. This is how the noble houses have existed for centuries. Bravel will breathe a sigh of relief. Coral and Cheydinhal will reluctantly toe the line. The removal of Leowyn will only help to reconciliate them, especially if they are indeed given the rights to Kvatch as a small gesture of the Emperor's generosity. Quintus will be pardoned and peace once again restored to Cyrodill and the Empire.
I don't know. I would have to speak with the Dragonborn.
Of course. I will then be in a position to deal with the Leowyns. Rigmor retains Bruma, and you, Dragonborn, will become the new Count of Leowyn. You have my word. Only after the wedding, not before. You will be there with her to protect and serve her. How so? It would be a roll of the dice, and the odds are stacked against you. As you know, my loyalty is to the seat of the Empire, and I will defend it at all costs. And whatever the outcome, take my chances. To inherit it, you must be willing to cleave your way to the throne in blood.
Stop it!
both of you. I do desire peace over this. No, Dragonborn, I never asked for any of this. I've never had a life. If I could stop it, this madness, I would. Screw the gods, and screw the prophecy.
Of course. I want the Leowins out of the picture for good. Cetheus, for all his failings, isn't a bad emperor. He has brought stability to the empire and prosperity. All the other nobles will fall into line once he's gone. The emperor's future secure. I like that girl, Dragonborn. She is the Countess of Bruma by royal decree, by Titus Mede II himself. I give you my word no harm shall befall her, and she can at least hope to live a normal life again. No more fighting. She won't even have to marry that scoundrel. Of that you can be sure. Send a messenger, and I know we'll have a deal. Ride into the valley and you'll force my hand against you. Then Rigmor will become empress. No, it has to be her. She is a true pretender by dynastic blood. The nobles would demand it. Then I bid you farewell.
What did he say, Guardian General? Does he want us to surrender? Of course. Come, Count Cameus, Sethri.
Sorry to disappoint. What now? This has just got a lot more messy and confusing. I wish he hadn't come. It was far simpler to go kill everyone and be done with it. Pfft, yeah, right. Oh, Dragonborn. But isn't it already written? Do you trust him? What about Bobby? I don't know if I can ever look at him again. I don't know. We've come this far, haven't we? You decide. Whatever you think is best. You go. I'll go along with whatever you decide. Please, I'm so tired. I just don't care anymore. Dragonborn, please. Thank you. Dragonborn, wait. What I said, the way you looked at her. Did you sleep with her? I wouldn't have blamed you if you did. She was beautiful. But... okay, I won't mention it again. Come get me when you're ready.
Is Rigmor okay? What did Blackwell have to say? I fear we have already gone too far. It could never work. Unless Blackwell is prepared to compromise. What else did he say? Our flank would be completely exposed if Coral sailed forth from the castle.
If Blackwell has come to offer a way out, it's only because he fears for the Emperor, whether we win or lose. Coral's been offered a deal, right, by Leowin. and in return they offer him their loyalty, should he usurp the Imperial throne. What if she takes him up on the deal? I take it she's not too enthusiastic about it.
Simple. She agrees to marry Leowin's son, so the Count doesn't have to deliver on his part of the bargain. Giving Coral and Shadenhall Bruma would strengthen them. They would effectively control everything north, weakening his power considerably. Rigmor marrying into the Leowins gives him the edge, divides the would-be alliance of the two counts, and, when the time is right, Leowin usurps the imperial crown.
No wonder Blackwell is eager for a settlement. But how does he intend to deal with Leowin's ascendants? This changes things, as we can no longer march down the Gold Road to engage Leowin's army with our backs exposed to a possible attack from Coral. I fear, either way, we have been compromised. I don't think we have much choice. Did he give away where Leowin is now? Siege! But what about Robert?
He doesn't give a shit about Robert, who has now become expendable.
May I interject?
Please do, Count Cameas.
I have been given leave to assist the Council in exile permits my forces to be available even in Cyrodill. If it is as you say, and Bruma is in a critical situation, then I propose splitting our forces. They don't know how many we are. Quintus and I could take the main force for Skingrad. Once there, hold talks with the Count. See if he is willing to join us. Whether he does or not, we park our army on Coral's doorstep. And wait.
Yes. Once Leowin hears of it, he will have to move his forces to meet us. Or block us from descending on the Citadel. If I were him, I would make encampment on the Red Ring Road, protecting the bridge into the Imperial City.
Exactly. He would leave behind a force big enough to make sure Bruma does not sally forth. I would assume Shadenhall's forces mostly. I am sure there's no love lost between them and the new Imperial army. This is where you come in, Guardian. Take Rigmor and the rest of the army on a forced march to Bruma. Break the siege and relieve the garrison. If Cassius and his marines join you, more the merrier. Make your way down the Silver Road and join us on Leowin's right flank. The prophecy must be fulfilled. You know as well as I this is the only way, not only for the future of Tamriel, no, all of Nirn, but also for Rigmor. When the child is born, we don't want any debris on the doorstep, as well as the flotsam that's going to be washed up on the shore.
I have an idea, if you'll let me. March the army to Coral, and take Fort Ash and wait. This should bring Leowin off the mountain, as Cameas suggests. And if all goes according to plan, we'll give you the edge and needed protection should both Coral and Leowin attack simultaneously if all goes south. I'll go to Bruma and inform Ingol of the situation. Once Leowin moves, Ingol sallies forth. With his men, the garrison and the guild, Shadenhall doesn't stand a chance. We'll leave a skeleton crew of pick fighters and make our way to Fort Empire on Leowin's flank.
That could work. A lightning strike on Fort Ash. I'll send a courier to make sure Coral knows what's best for him.
We'll need to stop him from crossing the bridge. You know, into the Citadel.
Countess Rigmor.
He'll occupy the ruins of Fort Nickel. That's what I would do. And fortify the high ground outside Way. If Breville attempts to join the battle against us, that could cause us problems. If we get that far, I say we ignore Fort Nickel completely and strike the high ground, giving us the advantage in dividing his forces, and take Way securing the bridge.
Of course, go round the fort. It will be all but over.
Leowin will be forced to surrender, and the city will be spared.
Well, what's everyone waiting for? Let's go. Dragonborn? Are you alright? You don't look so well. Dragonborn!
Out cold. Looks like that malaise you caught from the Akaviri, Rigmor.
But the crone said the Dragonborn was immune.
But not immune from the kiss of death from a brood mother.
What are we going to do now?
It would take days to send for a physician. Give him some of that tonic of yours, that might help.
We don't have time to wait here. We'll have to take him with us.
Dragonborn, hold on. I'm not going to let you die. I'm right here, okay?